I have officially seen it all. Kalia Copper's wig falls off in the middle of the game. They call a timeout. She runs to the locker room, putting her, you really can't make this stuff up. And Caitlin Clark, though she's not playing in Chicago, she still takes over Chicago. She is the main attraction, the biggest draw in all of the
The WNBA has always had its wild moments, but this? Pure courtside chaos. One player didn't just lose the ball, she lost her wig mid-play. Right there on the hardwood, mid-drama, mid-everything. And if that wasn't enough, a fan took the trash talk too far and got tossed like a failed halftime act. This wasn't just a game, it was reality TV with a scoreboard. Buckle up. You have to see it to believe it.
I'm trying to make fun of, but goddamn. Joanna, man. Y'all can give elbows to the chin of Caitlin Clark every game, but people are getting kicked out of the game because they laughing at your wig. The wig piece is flying away. How in the world is she bald under that wig? That's the biggest issue here. Is she bald under the wig? I couldn't believe my eyes that her hairpiece got snatched out and they stopped the game. This is why y'all don't get paid as much as men. Show me a man hairpiece falling off, his toupee falling off, and they stop.
With all the weaves, wigs, and hair pulling in the WNBA, it's honestly surprising this didn't happen sooner. After decades of high-speed ponytail whiplash, industrial strength edge glue, and mid-air bun malfunctions, you'd think tickets would come with a disclaimer. Warning, flying hairpieces may be closer than they appear. But nope. Live on national TV, a wig took flight like it was declaring for the draft.
You really can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. They stop playing. Alyssa Thomas calls a timeout. The wig's on the floor. Ka Copper tries to hide behind DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner not doing her any favors. DeWanna Bonner not doing any favor. That's got to be some type of girl code, right? There's got to be some type of code. If my wig falls off, you all need to huddle around me and make sure this moment doesn't look any more embarrassing.
This wasn't just a wig malfunction. It was a full-blown hair exorcism. One moment it was secure, laid, and salon certified. The next, it was airborne, floating like it was auditioning for Space Jam. The crowd gasped. The bench tried to keep it together. And the camera operator? They zoomed in like it was a championship highlight. Nothing says, WNBA moment. Quite like a rogue lace front doing the Harlem Shake in front of the scorer's table.
One of the many reasons I can't take this league seriously. This is one of the many reasons that I refer to the WNBA as pretend basketball. This league is literally the world of make-believe. It's a league of myths and fantasies, mythical racism, fake victims. The media describes WNBA players as elite athletes, which is one of the greatest myths ever told. There are players in the WNBA pretending to be...
And just when the flying wig stole the show, in came the fan, our unexpected side character. One quick joke. Probably something like, she got crossed and uncrowned. And boom, security was on him like he tripped a silent alarm at Area 51. 1 second he's laughing, the next he's airborne, matching the wig's flight path. Even the popcorn guy stopped mid-scoop like, did they really eject him over that?
These people just can't get it right. The WNBA just cannot get it right. Y'all got to make a decision, bro. Do y'all want fans or not? Do y'all want fans or not? This is ridiculous. Listen, I wasn't even going to touch on this. I left it alone. Until I saw a fan was thrown out of the game for laughing. This is ridiculous. The WNBA, y'all cannot be so sensitive about every little...
In the WNBA, equipment issues include lash glue failures, flying press-ons, and edge control emergencies that stop play like a fire drill. Somewhere, a glam squad waits with setting spray like EMTs. Refs? At this point, they're trained in wig recovery. Post-game stats should track minutes with lashes intact. Players might as well lace their wigs like cleats. This isn't just hoops, it's a live reality show with cardio. Crossovers, scuffles, and mid-game wig launches all in one quarter. Even the commentators struggle. There's a foreign object on the court. No sir, that's a Peruvian body wave. Act accordingly.
There was no way in the world I was not going to talk about this morning. Not a chance in the pit of Hades. Pay us what you owe us. That entire slogan looks ridiculous this morning. It truly does. And the idea that a fan got ejected for heckling this is utterly absurd. And it was players that turned in the fans. What is going on here? What is going on? That's the lowest of low-hanging fruit. A wig fell off of a player, and you got mad because a fan decided to use it to heckle? Are you
The real issue isn't the wig, it's the circus around it. The WNBA teeters between performance and parody. Some players are grinding. Others are starring in what feels more like a scripted dramedy. Audiences? They're here for the chaos. Pretend games in half-empty arenas. Pretend rivalries. Now pretend hair. It's musical theater with a basketball subplot, and the NBA keeps funding it like it's prestige TV. Are they investing in women's sports? Or just underwriting the most entertaining soap opera since Dynasty? Online, trolls are feasting. Wigs in slow-mo, memes galore, and AI clips of a lace front giving post-game interviews.
Latest fantasy presented by the WNBA, we have a story involving synthetic hair. I didn't know the Wicked Weave Joy Reid applied to be a WNBA player. I knew she was looking for work. I knew she was desperately searching for gainful employment, along with a reliable form of transportation. When MSNBC fired the artist formerly known as Weave back in February, they also confiscated her broom.
One fan joked the wig had better handles than half the roster. Harsh. But when your hairpiece gets more airtime than your jumped shot, maybe it's time for a team huddle, or a stronger wig cap. Naturally, the league tried to reframe it. A moment of vulnerability. A reminder that athletes are human. Please. It had the drama of a buzzer beater, minus the points. Commentators tried to stay serious, calling plays while the internet debated whether it was a closure or a frontal. This league is one lace front away from an SNL parody. But maybe that is the WNBA's secret weapon. Commitment. Because gluing down a $700 wig knowing you might get body checked into row 3? That's not vanity. That's bravery. That's brand loyalty.
Where I will never root for or like that woman. Yes, that is what happened. Kalia Copper with her 197 pound. Wait, hold on one second. You know how the producer gets at times. It's what now? I'm sorry, it's not a 197 pound wig. It is a 97 pound wig that she staples to her head in order to go out and play professional basketball, where, you know, you're running and cutting and jumping and changing direction and with people and so forth. By the way, those things are dangerous. Like, seriously, they shouldn't be allowed out there anyway because of the motion. And so people talk about elbows. Well, I promise you, I know, because I've also seen it in soccer with young ladies who have used their hair as a weapon.
In the end, this isn't just basketball, it's a spectacle. A saga. A halftime show wrapped in fashion emergencies. The score? Irrelevant. The real suspense, will the next wig make it through 4 quarters? And that ejected fan? Somewhere, he's telling the story like he stormed Normandy. All I said was scalp detachment, and they threw me out like I slapped the mascot. Legendary. So here we are. One wig, one joke, one ejection, and suddenly the WNBA is must-see TV, not for the stats, but for the chaos. Wigs are getting more airtime than ESPN analysts. Fans are funnier than the commentary team. Refs look more like stylists on standby than officials. This isn't a league. It's a sketch show with cardio.
Half the arena didn't have to be thrown out. This reminds me of something Brittany Griner said the other day. She was dogging out fans again. Why? Because they're probably making fun of you getting locked up in Russia? Question mark? Of course they're going to heckle you over that. I mean, maybe you should have thought about that before you took cannabis oil into Russia. I guarantee you that's what that's about. Just my speculation, but no, it's the fans' fault. This league is wild. Hair Jordan.
Let me just say this. I do know that black women, for whatever reason, don't like their real hair because most men don't care. It's really women care about other women's hair and they want to put weave and wigs on to try to impress other women because men did not care. As long as you're doing something with your hair, it's fine. I forgot they did this. They kicked the fan out for making fun of. This is why women will never make as much money as men and why the sport will never be as grand as the male sport. I mean, they can never escape the feminine. This woman got a wig pulled off and somebody made fun of her wig getting pulled off in the middle of the game and they kicked them out of the game.